Hi, today we have another variant Sudoku. In this puzzle, it has a rule I have not seen before, which is that any digit that appears on one of the lines in the grid can appear at most as many times on lines as the value of the digit is, if that makes grammatical sense. And then, of course, we have the usual German whisper and Rinban line rules. And I guess we have this gray line, which doesn't count at all for the later two rules and only for the first. Well, where to start? Every 5-length Rinban line has a 5 on it. I don't think that's a good starting point. A digit cannot appear. So my first thought is that German whisper lines must have low digits on them by their very nature. And we're very constrained in how many low digits there can appear in the puzzle, which is making me think already this is probably 98765 in some order. So we have to have at least 8 low digits on the green lines, possibly more, but a minimum of 8. And by low digits, I mean 1, 2, 3, or 4. And notably, none of these, of course, can be 4. But that is not to say we have 8 digits that are less than 4, as that's impossible. Between 1, 2, and 3, you can have at most 6 digits. But what could happen is, now certainly all of these can't be low digits, because then you have 12 low digits. Maybe I should back up a little. You can have at most 1, 1 on a green line. You can have at most 2 2s on a green line. You can have at most 3 3s on a green line. You can have at most 4 4s on a green line. So that's an available repertoire of 10 low digits that can be on these green lines. So if all of these digits are low, that's 12 low digits, impossible. If all of these digits are low, that's 8 low digits. However, none of them can be 4, because if one of these digits were 4, it'd have to be touching 2 9s, which would see each other on Violet Sudoku. So we have to have a mix of outside small digits and inside small digits. I'm assuming a 50-50 mix. Certainly we can't have 3 of these be outside. If 3 of these have outside low digits, that's 11. That's impossible. Can we have 3 of these be inside? Yeah, that's also impossible, because these 6 inside low digits have to be taken from 1, 2, and 3, which would consume all available 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then these 3 digits would have to all be 4, which is impossible. So we see 2 of these green lines have low digits or have inside low digits, and 2 of these have outside low digits, and then conversely for high digits. What can we conclude? So the inside low digits are all taken from 1, 2, and 3. And these corner digits, certainly this one can't be 4, but this one, and this one could be 4. If this is 4, then neither of these can be 4. They have to be 3 or less. And that would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 low digits, and that'd make this a 4, and all 3 of these be 4s. Well, maybe another way to say it is we need to place all 4 digits, all 4 4s amongst the various low digits that are on green lines. And the only way that could possibly be done is if they're all endpoints on some of these lines. So some 4 of these are 4s, and then some 6 of these are 1, 2s, and 3s. And that places every single 1, 2, and 3, and 4 in the grid that is on a line. Which means that indeed this must be 5 and up. And that seems to consume most of the first constraint. But not entirely. There's still some limitation. We do know there have to be some high digits on the green lines. We know there's 4 9s on the green lines. Actually, that might tell us where the 4s are. So for example, if these are 4s, excuse me, then these are 9s, which is impossible. So certainly these 2 can't have, both have 4s. These 2 could both have 4s, that's valid. These 2 cannot, because these would both be 9s. These 2, that's valid, superficially anyhow. No, it is not. It is not possible for, well, okay, it's not possible for these to be 4s because they see each other. So if this one has outside 4s, then this is the other one with outside 4s, making this all be 9. Driving this to be 9, meaning there's no 9 in this box. Really, is that the conclusion I make? So suppose this line has outside 4s. This one can't have outside 4s because we have 4s, we see each other. This one can't have outside 4s, they see each other. So therefore this one has outside 4s. So these are 9s. Oh, okay, well this one can't have outside 4s because of that problem. And therefore we conclude that it must be these, which is going to impose quite the constraint on where the 9 on this line can be. Specifically, it's there. And then these, we have found all the 1s, 2s, and 3s in some order. And then surely, well, one of these could be 9. The others have to be 6, 7s, or 8s. Certainly this one's not a 6. Yeah, because if it's a 6 that's next to 2 1s, and there's only 1 1 that goes on these green lines. So by the same reasoning, this one can't be a 6. Also, the 2 1s would see each other. This one can be a 9. Okay. I suspect this one can't be a 7. If this were a 7, this would be 1, 2. One of these would be a 2. No. This one can't be a 3 because it'd be next to an 8. Oh, sorry, it'd be, yeah, next to 8, 9. Impossible. This one can't be a 3 next to 8, 9. This one could be a 3, as could this one. Except for the little difficulty, we found one of the 2s, certainly here, maybe both of them. Which means one of these must be 3. So that one can't be 7. Indeed. 6, 7, 8 must go there. Okay. And these short ring-bound lines have little to suggest themselves. We know they don't contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. So they must be either 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9. In this case, we know this one certainly can't have a 9 on it. And this one can't have a 9 on it. And this one can't have a 9 on it. Actually, do we know more about where the 9s are? Excuse me. Yeah, that's all we know about the 9s. Now I suspect the number of 6s and 7s has become constraining. We found 1, 2, 3, 4 6s and 7s. There could be most 2 more 6s and 3 more 7s on lines. You know. Where do 4s go? Where do 4s go? 4 has to go here or here. 4 has to go here. No 4, no 4, yes 4. Well, we found the 4s. I don't see anything I can do with 1s, 2s, and 3s. We have so few of them from the green lines to make further deductions from. Sixes and 7s, we've already used the obvious information. What if this is a 6-7 pair? It makes this an 8-9 pair, this a 9. Excuse me. This can't be a 7. Six, 7. So this one must be 6, 7. Anything interesting you can say about this column? Surely that these are 1, 2, and 3. One of them being a 3, obviously. And then 5 has to go here. And similarly, can't I do the same deduction here? The 1, 2, and 3 have to go here. 5 has to go either here or here or here. What about this row? We have a 5, 6, 7, 8 triple, quadruple. One of these is 1, 2, and 3, but not both. Which surely implies this is not 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I can just do the deduction here. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. These could both be 7s, 2s. Let's see why not. This can no longer be an 8 because it is the same digit as this, which means we found a 5, 6, 7 triple on the row, making this an 8. One of these is a 5, which I can see in multiple ways. This can no longer be an 8. One of these is an 8. This cannot be a 3, right? Which means we found all of the 1s and 2s that are in lines. I think so. At most, one of these can be a 6. 2 or 3 of them must be 7s. does make me wonder. So these have to be a 5, 6, 7 triple in some order. If there is an 8 on this tuple, it goes here. Uh, 1, 2, and 8 in some order, based on the row. That's almost working. No 3, no 3, yes 3. Now it's working. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't know where. 1, 2, 1, 2. One of these is a 1, 2. Still, I know not. 3 is here. 3 is here. 3 is here. Ah, okay. So these aren't 3. One of these is a 3. This is the only place for a 3 in that column. Do we know where the other 1s, 2s go? Certainly there's another 1, 2 here, another one here. There's 2 to be found in these 3 cells. 1 to be found there. 1 to be found here. 1 to be found here. 2 to be found there. Huh. Okay. I suspect we have to go back to counting the numbers of 6s and 7s that appear in lines. Maybe I should start with 5s. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. There can be at most 2 more 5s on lines, which is perfectly fine. You know, this could be a 5 and this could be a 5. There could be 2 5s on the gray line. The only thing I'm ruling out is that this trio or this trio can't all be 5s, but how about 6s? We found 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. One of those might be a 6, but not necessarily. Okay, how about 7s? Again, 4 7s. At least 2 of these must be 7s. So that's 6 7s. There can be at most 1 more 7, which would be like here, 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 here. And again, feels very unconstrained. Specifically be here if both of these are 7s. This one can't be a 5 because of the row. Also, one of these is a 5. Well, at least I can say this is 1, 2, and 8. This can either be 1, nor 2, nor 3, nor 4, nor 8, nor 9. Can't go so far here because it can be 1 or 2. Of these 3 cells, 2 of them are 1 and 2, and one of them is 5, 6, or 7. I know an 8 is here, right? And then this cannot be 1, 2, so this one must be. This is 5, 6, 7. One of these, of course, being the 5. Both of these are 5, 6, 7. This one has 1, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 8. Ah, this can't have 6, 7, of course, because the 6, 7 lie here. Okay, well, I think we have to resume counting digits and lines. I will point out that the number of 8s in the grid is no issue because there is an 8 here and there is an 8 here, so we will never reach 8s on lines. Let us sum up the total numbers of 5, 6, and 7s. There's 3, there's 6, there's 9. Come back to, there's 12, there's 16, there's 18, possibly 19. So there's either 18 or 19 digits on lines that are 5s, 6, and 7s. So let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18. Oh, I miscounted. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 18, possibly 19, 5, 6, and 7s. Now, the can be at most 5 5s, at most 6 6s, and at most 7 7s, which adds up to 18. Which means this cannot be a 5, 6, or 7. And now I think the number of 5s has suddenly become constraining. And what can this be? It must be 1 or 2 from the row. And here we have a 1 and 2, here we have a 3, and we have a 5. 2 and 5. Which means this cannot be 5. Do we next look at 6s and 7s? I think this one is going to have to be a 7, but let's not run too far ahead of ourselves. There's 1 5, 2 5s. That's a 5. Because there has to be 1 on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s. All 5s accounted for. There must be exactly 6 6s. 1, well, it's 2 7s. There must be exactly 7 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5 6 7. These 3 can't all be 7. If these 3 are all 7, that makes this a 7. This is a 7. This is a 7. This is a 7. This is a 7. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 7s. So one of these is a 6, and 2 of them are a 7. And we have accounted for here 4 6s and 7s. which combined with these three make 5 sixes and 6 sevens. That implies this is a 6-7 pair. One of them is a 6 and one of them is a 7. Which implies this is it's because this is the same as this. Well, I think it might be time for coloring then. Ah. Am I done already? These two are opposite. Therefore these are the same. Therefore these are the same. These are the same, they must be sevens. Have we all of these 6s and 7s in the grid? That's a 7. That's a 6. Sixes looks good. Sevens looks good. Fives. One of these. One of these. One of these. Okay. Eights. One of these, yes, very good. Okay, ones and twos. 1, 2, 1. And it feels like I ran out of steam on ones, but I know that's a 1. Feels like I ran out of steam on twos. We have the 8 here. We've had it for a while. Which means one of these is an 8, which means this is an 8. Threes have to be here or here. 4 I've already found. 5 can't be here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 3 is here or here, 1 we found, 2 marked, 4, 5 is here or here, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, 2s have to go here. Maybe I should have been working in that grid, huh? 3 and 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 5. Well, I did like that puzzle, and it worked out nice, very cleanly.